Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss Absolute Aggression. Now, this movie is about a dystopian future where corporations run all the prisons, everything's privatized, everything's for profit. They're trying to figure out how to maximize their revenue from these prisons. And one guy that's got kind of like a visionary idea is played by Robert Davi, cinematic legend. He's got an idea to keep all of the prisoners kind of in like a stasis, like in the Matrix, like hooked up to, computers and machines, keeping them alive. And while their bodies are dormant, their minds are active inside of a vast virtual reality network. Now, inside that, they're transported to different eras in time where they have to compete in different games, usually violent ones. You can imagine some of the things that they have the women inmates do. And, he's just trying to make money by allowing businessmen to come in and take part in these and hunt the prisoners and stuff like that. And of course, there's a big push to try to fight back and end this so that this, kind of ridiculous prison system is brought to an end. That's the story here of Absolute Aggression. Now, I want to say this. Absolute Aggression looks like it was made for like very little money, and not a lot of the people involved seem to really care, although Robert Davi is hilarious in this. I mean, it's great. He's got like this clunky VR helmet on, and then he's like got a nice tuxedo in his office, and he's smoking, while he's watching these VR games. So I appreciate Robert Davi being here. A lot of the VR stuff is super cheap. The different time period costumes and stuff look really jank. It looks like a high school production or whatever. The action is what it is. It's okay. There's not like really high end stuff here, but. So there's a lot to complain about maybe, but to me, I had a good time with this movie just because it's a combination of being just like so bad and also just like so much like B-movie nonsense happens in this movie as well. So there was enough here to hold my interest. Is it one that I would go back to? Probably not, unless it was like, I was wanting to show it to a friend or something, but I don't think I would revisit this one a lot, and I don't think I would call it like a cult classic or like a must-see. But if you're a fan of like cheesy, corny movies, cheap, I love cheap movies, and this was definitely cheap. But there's enough like B-movie weirdness here to recommend it if you're into the genre. And there's not a lot of like VR movies out there, but I thought this was a really interesting look at, what the future might be like. But anyway, that's my review for Absolute Aggression. Just pure low rent B-movie cheese, but I had a good time with it. Robert Davi and smoking with a virtual reality helmet and a tuxedo on. That's pretty awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up before I start rambling. But anyway, thank you for watching this review. I do greatly appreciate it. I give Absolute Aggression a thumbs up if you're into the genre. But thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.